Hey, and welcome back to Dead by Dawn Season 3. We got Apoptosis versus Sirenia on the Plague set on Suffocation Pit. I am not alone today. I've got Will on the casting with me today for this fantastic game. Will, how's your day going?
Bro, I'm chilling. A bit too warm for my liking, but you know what's bringing the heat? This plague set, man. Tell me what we're expecting to see, Feels.
Honestly, I think it really depends on the gen set here, but we do see a little bit of a free gen going on. I don't know if you can see that like I do, but we have a little bit of a free gen on our main side. So we might be in for a little bit of a long game, but I have to say, both teams really, really good. I have seen them previously played. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. We have got our first infection coming in, and we are kind of cutting the map in half, which we should on Plague Sim. A lot of people forget this is how we should be playing Plague. We should be cutting the map in half and making sure that we are defending our side. But I think we only noticed one person crossing, so I think they're a little worried and heading down this bot side. Just to check in and see if everything's good. And we do catch someone out here, which is our no mither player.
Yeah, I mean, this is really what you're expecting to see from the survivor side. The no either be taking the initial chase. You know, the infection doesn't really do too much. Have we touched on perks? I don't think we have, so I will be the perk toucher. That is a
Oh,
very
yeah,
odd
yeah,
sentence, actually.
yeah, 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 just a little bit.
I'll touch up on the perks. We are seeing corrupt, to no one's surprise, very utilized perk in the comp scene. Blocks the 3 furthest gens from you. Just initial gem pressure goes to shit, especially when the early plays in the game from survivors are going to be stealth, which happens in Suffocation Pit, basically. So it's a map where you cut the map in half, as you said before, and survivors' main early goal is to rotate and get that gem prog away from corrupt. Thanatophobia is your injured spree special. You see it on every killer that keeps people injured. Eruption and Pain Res for the gen slowdown and gen regression as well. We are seeing Shack being used by Dub here, however, no infection is given, so I'll pass it back to you, Feels.
Yeah, like I said, perks are very classic for this set, especially. Actually, fun fact: Corrupt had a 80% use in DBDL, last season. It is just one of the most common perks to be seen in comp, and obviously with Anatophobia giving you your slowdown when you need it, it's really nice. And we see finesse on the plague set. I don't know if you saw that there, Will.
Yeah, I am kind of wondering what the plan is here, unless we're gonna have some people actually cleansing. But I don't know, man. You know, if the thought's there, then obviously, if the perk is there, sorry, then it's obviously been thought out in such a way where they're gonna be utilizing it. But finesse on the plague set is something that I wouldn't really bank on seeing. I would not have put money on that, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a bit of a strange pick, but it did work out for Dub Trouble's kind of side there. And can I say 2 gens before it down? This is a really good pace of game coming in. Dub having a fantastic chase coming in. But again, it seems like we might have a little bit of zoning here, but we do have this back palette, so it needs to be played to perfection to make sure that we can uh, kind of secure more time to those gens. Dub playing it really, really well, but it is going to get zoned. I think this is going to result in our first down unless we can see some like some spectacular play coming in here.
Yeah, I don't think the edge map here has much to offer Dub, and I think that the first down is going to be coming in with 2 gens popping from Survivor side. As you come, oh my God, what is this efficiency? Something I didn't expect to see. 3 gens done and one around main as well. So I think that gives the survivors a lot better gen spread to be working with. Dub Trouble taking the chase to absolute perfection, squeezing as much time as he can out of the top side of the map. And now he's going to reach another God filler.
Oh my
Um,
god. Oh
oh my.
no! I'm leaving it down. First down at 2 gens. Oh my gosh. What an amazing run coming from Dub Trouble. Truly, surely showing his experience in comp here. But again, we are seeing our first hook. I think that was the pain res, yeah, which is going to be hanger gens, but we have kind of no chance to defend as we see another one pop, and that is such a spread. Oh, this is not looking like the game for Apoptosis here.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
oh
Hello?
wow.
Have people been bringing brand new parts in, like the old Instapop gens? This is kind of insane. I didn't really expect that many gens to pop for the first hook of the game, by the way. The first
Oh.
hook of the entire game, and we have 5 gens. Now, I don't know if that's something that happens a lot. I'm guessing probably not. So, you know, it's a commendable achievement. That's definitely going on the Steam profile after this match is over. That is for sure. Dub Trouble just excellently executed chase, took them where they needed to go, away from the gens. Main, not main, 2 popped. The bot side popped, everything popped for that chase. The Plague was just unable to use anything, and I don't think we saw any use of the red puke either during the chase, which could have been a slightly what's it called? A slightly critical mistake on the Plague's part. That is
Ooh.
unfortunate. Back over to you, Feels.
I think the whole team's running Exelag today because god damn, their ping is nice. Again, we are seeing a little bit of struggle coming in from Popsis, but Engen can have everything. Even if we can get this down, that is still a nice little fresh hook that we can just camp out. But Dub Trouble is having none of it and going to take the time for it to save their fresh stages. We are heading up to top side of the map, but I think the Plague realizes that they need to take this pick and take the kill if possible. But that efficiency, though, that I honestly think that might have been the quickest game in Dead by Dawn I've ever seen.
I'm all for it, man. You know, the efficiency, that was extremely well played by Survivors. Plague really had nothing to work with. The snowball potential from the red puke was never really utilized, and Dub was just giving no inch for the killer to work against. You know, never really gave them anything to work for. The gens were popping. The Survivors were obviously very well coordinated, took chase away from the gen spread, and left the killer with no chance. That was an exceptionally well played game from the Survivor side, and unluckily the Plague did not capitalize on the down in the 3 gen as the 3 gen popped before Dub went down. There's no other way to put it. That was an exceptionally well played game from the
That
Survivor
that
side.
was absolutely insane. That is, it's going to be hard for Popsis to really take the setback unless they play absolutely perfectly. But again, we will see you up next with Sirenia on the killer. So make sure to stay tuned and we'll see you next.
Oh, what is up, everyone? Dead by Dawn Season 3 on the casting. Me and Fields. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Sorry, going again. We have the second match of the first set. We have Dub on Plague. It is Sirenia versus Apoptosis. We have Sirenia on the killer and Apoptosis on the survivor. The win con to beat is 4 stages for our killer here. So a very lenient win con, I am led to believe. I'm not here alone. I'm here with my good friend, my co-caster, Feels. How are we doing, and what do we think of the WinCon, and what are we expecting to see happen?
Oh, I am so excited. We saw such a pop-off match coming off from Sirenia's serves last round. I'm wondering if Apoptosis can kind of keep up with that energy. And we do have a little bit of a fight here, which is our no Mida player. I think we saw 2, if I remember correctly. We did. And we do see Nick coming into Chase first, who is trying to get the window, but unfortunately doesn't get it. Goes for it now. But yeah, I don't know what the play there was, but I believe Nick is going to be cooking up something. Again, as you said, a bit of a lenient win con, so it's going to be really, really hard on the serves here, so they have to play absolutely perfectly to make sure that they can get this win con. But it seems to be, it's going a little to plan here. I don't know if the RNG is kind of on their side for this one.
Yeah, definitely. In the previous match, we did see Dub being blessed with the Macmillan RNG that we so know and love. Many a God Rock, many a safe filler, and playing to the best of his ability, making distance. I don't think we see the same here, and I think this is going to be our first survivor down from Apoptosis. A much quicker down, may I add, than the Sirenia counterpart, which was just a phenomenal chase. Do watch that again if you did not, or are you catching the stream late. However, getting this pain res off early is definitely not a bad thing for Dub here, and it's gonna just mount up that early game pressure, especially with a 3 gen around main as well, which I'm very sure Dub is hyper aware of and will be playing around accordingly. Does he find? I had no clue this person was even here.
You didn't see the
Maybe
little
I need to.
fedora? The little fedora popping
Oh,
out there? No, no.
no,
Well,
no, no, no.
lucky enough, one of the casters here has got eyes, and I saw the serve coming in. Unfortunately, just not quite getting the stealthing, but we are going to see a bit of a chase going around main, and we both know main is going to be wasting a good amount of time. Also, we can go on to the Plague build here, which we see basically the exact same build, which It's kind of proven
The
to work
exact
in these.
same
Yeah.
build.
You know, to
Yeah,
be fair, if it works, why fix it? You know, like we are seeing good value coming out of this. Oh, I thought I was gonna miss, but last pick's a swing there.
definitely very confident in his ping, I would imagine. You know, I don't know. I've been getting some better ping hits, so I wouldn't be too shocked if that didn't hit, but I also wouldn't be too shocked if it did hit. You never know. It is DBD after all. We do see that the plague power is on 2 as well, which is going to be so very nice for holding the 3 gen and just ingesting it now, I think, hoping to confirm that second hook or making the survivors very scared of crossing over to get that pull as well. Just throwing over some shots towards 3. Oh, there was someone there. I thought they would have made more distance towards the bot side of the map, but I'm not too sure. No, just zoned top now as well, which is really not what you want to see, feels. What is
Man,
happening, bro? I
I
cannot commentate this pathing. I'm so
yeah,
confused
I
right
think
now.
Dove Trouble is trying to get into a montage of Plague Snipes, but unfortunately does not quite get him. We are going to go back to the pole. Just securing down, we did leave Nick onto second. I don't know if this is the play with such a tight win con, because we don't have a lot of pressure, and that is Sonic going down. This is not what you're wanting to look for in this game, especially with the gen set being so top heavy right now.
Yeah, definitely. The dying spot early on was not so bad if they could then take the pull and make bottom. But because of the 3 gen around main, that's going to be especially nasty to play for late game. It's even a 4 gen top side as well with the top mid gen as well. Although being less defendable than the ones on 2 main and 11, it's still going to make it really hard for the survivors to actually get that pressure mid game. And I think we're going to be seeing another down here, feels. Yeah,
Yeah.
unless. Oh, that is very unfortunate. Just found while rotating, trying to make bottom, and doesn't quite make it. Doesn't make the vault into safety, and just ultimately goes down, leading for the third fresh hook of the game.
Yeah, like I said, we do see that other down coming in. It is not looking in the most optimal places for Apoptosis right now. Due to the fact that we have 3 gens left and we are already on 4 hooks. But again, I think a lot of what people do with Dead by Dawn, especially, is use it as almost like a learning experience, almost your jumping pad into bigger comp scenes. So like I said,
Oh yeah, definitely.
it's always good practice, and we do see Dub coming out with power again. He's going for those montage hits, but not quite getting them. Oh, never mind. I lied to you. That's absolutely insane. We do
That
get
was a
down.
nasty hit, if I do add onto that. Yeah, as you were saying, with the nature of the tournament, it is quite nice to see teams that perhaps haven't played in tournaments before, perhaps have played in some of the lower down tournaments, just getting up, building their confidence, and hoping to win something. It is very nice to see the difference in skill, and ultimately, it just makes for a very nice viewing experience. At least, I hope so. And I've been told by a few people. I don't want to blow my own trumpet here, but hopefully we do a good job.
Hopefully.
Feels.
Yeah, please help us. But yeah, we do see another play power game picked up. Seems like Double Trouble is just grabbing them, grabbing constantly in power, and it seems to be causing a lot of pressure on the serve side right now. And I'm really surprised we're leaving so many serves until second. And this chase is also down the map right now, so they have free reign to go and rotate up to those top gens. So I'm wondering if we will see a pop kind of on the top side at some point, but we do see safe coming in, so someone is over there. But I'm wondering if both serves are.
I would imagine so. I'm not for sure for certain. I don't know what
Oh,
that is. Incredibly unlucky for the Nia there, just caught completely off guard and taking that plague plague shot right to the back of the skull. Is this?
oh,
Oh, dumb.
they're going for the
Oh.
Mori. We're going for a bit of flare. Okay, yep. Big Plague Mori. Do we get to see the Red Purge? Oh, oh, there is. There is the Red Purge coming in the Mori. We hear a gem pop in the distance as well. That is Sonic dead and out of the game. I think.
Yeah, that's a very unfortunate death for the survivors to have as well, especially since we're past the win con for the killer. That will be. Oh, that is. I did not expect that gen to have that much progress, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously we're aware of the two sides, but and
Oh,
another
another
one.
Mori. Oh, we
Oh,
are being
come on, man!
blessed today. We are being blessed with Moris today. Dub Trouble really went. You Moried me last game. I'm gonna Mori your team. So we are coming in. But yeah, that is Nick coming out of the game as well. We are down with a 2v and another power being picked up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's just getting all these powers around the map, and it's just looking like it's a never ending purge here.
Oh, 100%. I think, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it feels like we've seen Dub in Purge or in Red Puke more than we've seen him in the actual regular Puke here. I don't know if I'm completely making that up, but as for a
No,
stat, it
I'm
does feel
feeling
like,
it. I'm feeling it. You know
yeah,
what?
exactly.
You know what? You could be our new statistics for Dead by Dawn. We see more red purge coming from Dub Trouble than we do see the green. That is a straight same fact for this game. Again, we are taking patrol on the gens. We do see a little bit of progress over here, a little bit of progress over there, but I don't feel like anything's set, especially we are in a free gen with a 2v, which is not what you're wanting to be looking at for this.
Oh, 100%. Especially with the threat of eruption, the threat of the red puke. I think both all of the gens with pressure or progress even are gonna pretty much return to zero. There's not really much the survivors can do now. I think they're just biding their time, hoping to maybe split main and top mid and just make that rotation towards bot side. I think we see well, I don't actually know who this is.
I think
I
that
think that's Lara.
Alara, I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
and we
Oh,
see
we
the
see both of
ACL.
them. Oh, we see
Yeah, both
both of them.
rotations caught.
Oh,
That is definitely not what you want from the survivor side. It's just,
we have
it's very
information.
unlucky, right?
Yeah, we have
Yeah, the
information on
information.
everyone here. That's not the place you want to be, but we are deciding to go for Fern here, who does have this filler. I don't know if they're going to make anything out of it, though, to be fair, because there's not a lot of gem pressure, and with the rotation of going all the way from bot side to top, it's going to be hard to get that pressure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, the rotations for this map are altogether too long for this kind of scenario. This 2v1 is just insane pressure for Dub here. Dub clearly knew what he was doing from very early on. He said, I'm going to get my down in my 4-gen top, and I'm going to put him on a hill as well. And then when they didn't save before second stage, that was so much pressure for Dub as well. And I'm starting to believe maybe that was such a critical error for our Survivor team here.
Yeah, and like I said, we do see eruption going off like the 4th of July in the back here, really just diminishing every pressure they had. And a pain res on top of it as well. Dub, you didn't need to do it to the man. Dub, they had no pressure. You didn't need to use the pain res. It's okay. We
Yeah,
do
this does seem
see.
a bit overkill, definitely, though. Like,
Oh, I
oh,
think we're
oh, is
doing
he
it
starting a
once.
1v1?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone get the timer out, come on. Ladder ready. Oh, he wants the other side. Okay, okay. This is respectable, I guess. Do you want to cast the 1v1 fields, or should I?
Oh, I think either way, it's just it's just gonna be a 1v1 plague. So, like I said, let's send it together. We do see Shag Palette going down. As we are kind of wrapping around, we do have this filler mid. The only thing I think Dub needs to be hyper aware of is they can jump hatch. Like I said, just because it's an agreement doesn't mean they can't jump hatch, you know?
Yeah, that would be rather cheeky. I know Ace. Ace wouldn't do anything like that. Surely that would be altogether out of
Oh
character.
no, but he's heading down there. We are wrapping around
Uh,
Water Tower, and we are going to go to 4. Is there a pallet? Oh, there is a pallet. But this is a little bit of a zone, which is not
hmm.
looking to the best of their capacities right now. Oh,
Oh, oh,
what in the
hello.
flashlight did I just look at? Bro was beaming to the gods for praying for RNG there, and we do see the down coming through. As another Mori. Oh yeah, we have been blessed with the Moris today.
3 out of 4 Moris for Dub Trouble with the 4K1 result on Plague. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, or as I know I'm not mistaken, I would say that's not too shabby of a result, feels. Realistically, that was very well played by our killer side here, Sirenia, and a very unlucky result for Apoptosis on the Survivor, and a very harsh win con that they set on the killer. Without further ado, I think we are ready to set us into the intermission, where we will have Sirenia on the killer, which is Springtrap.
Yeah,
Woo, bro!
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
something you don't see every day, you know, only here on Dead by Dawn, folks. So stay tuned, and we shall see you after the break.
Hey there, and welcome into the second set where we have Sirenia on the Springtrap. First game of Springtrap in the whole season. I am not alone on the casting today. I am here with Will. Will, Springtrap. Thoughts?
Yeah, man. Bro, I said it before. I don't think I've ever seen this killer played in comp. Like, never ever before. I watched one single comp DBD video, actually, so that is a lie. But I'm not really sure what kind of results we're going to be expecting. I do, however, notice for perks we have no ed. So that is making me believe that he is a stages killer. So, without further ado, I'll hand it back to you. You can talk to me a little bit about through it, tell the viewers what they're expecting to see. Just let me know about everything about the killer feels. Let me know.
Yeah, so the killer itself obviously is quite new. So again, I'm not too sure on stages, but I'm excited to see. We do have kind of a mix of the huntress here with the hatchet coming up and down, and we are going to try and hit, but we don't get the hit, unfortunately. We do see our Ada in first chase right now. Kind of doing a good job just holding together, but we have got Axe back. And we were doubling back to the battle. I'm so surprised. I was a little worried. It seems like Dub is not super confident on the killer as far as I'm looking. Might not be a range fanatic. We do cut off our Claudette here.
Yeah, catch the Claude off guard. I mean, with the range fanatic, can you ever be 100% sure about what the projectiles in this game are doing? The answer's probably no. So cut him a bit of slack. It's only been first chase, hopefully, as this was Sirenia's pick. Obviously, dub from Sirenia, Team Sirenia here. We are hoping to see a lot of finicky. I'm surprised he didn't go for the axe there, actually. That is a very surprising to me. I thought he could have definitely gotten a hit there, unless I am mistaken about the capabilities. However, yeah, I'm just overall excited to see a new killer in comp, to be honest with you, Feels.
Yeah.
As for stages, I think let's put like a high estimate there. Like for killer, you're looking for around 9 stages, I'd hope, and for survivor, probably around 6. Does that sound right? Maybe.
Maybe. But again, Dub Trouble is going to be setting the standard here for the games itself. And we are taking an axe, but under pallet, I might be a little wary that someone's coming in for a save here. Oh, and we do find our save, which is Sonic. Just not getting him. We do get an axe to the back there. Oh, that is not what you want to be looking for with these saves. But are we going to come wrap around to get it again? No, we are just going to go straight out, and we are going to hit it with the pain rise. Again, the build here, very similar to our plague, except for now we have Noed. Noed's good for your win set in the sense of getting those stages at the end game, just making sure. Man, it really depends on how the rest of this game is doing. We do have our first kind of hook at 4 gens. Ooh, unfortunately just misses, but gets caught out a little bit on the rotation here. We do have Foxy's hook, which gives us the speed boost.
Oh, that would have been insane if that hit. Yeah, the add-on choice, I believe, is Foxy's Hook, and then that's the only real add-on I know of this guy, apart from the Blood Warden one. I've seen a few TikTok clips.
Ah,
Apart from that, unless you know, I don't know. We'll definitely swap on that between
those
you.
who know kind of situation.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
need to watch and cast more Springtrap is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
No,
of
but
course.
Foxy's Hook here, I think is going to be... No, that's a very luckily placed filler for the Hattie here. However, we're greeding. We're greeding. Okay, we're very greedy, okay? Like, this is what we like to see. Not dropping that pallet instantly. Oh, and just barely grazing the backside of the Hattie there. For pressure, I'm seeing quite a lot of pressure from our killer here, having quite a few injuries. However, as I open my mouth, of course, we see a reset coming through, so you already know that Caster's Curse is very prevalent every time I'm on the microphone. So we do, however, catch our Ada off. Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
god, no. He did him dirty with that hatchet. Oh my god, what a fantastic hit coming in from Double Trouble here. The server were not ready for that.
Neither was I. I think we peaked, Feels. That was an absolutely insane hatchet shot. I don't even know what to be saying in retaliation. That was just such a clean down, and getting that before they make distance to wrap around the truck is very, very good for our killer here. Sorry, I'm bumbling over my words a little bit. I'm actually I did not expect to see a snipe
Did
such as
that one
that
get you
today.
a little bit teary just seeing that fantastic hit coming in?
Oh my
Another
god!
one.
And you were saying that Dub doesn't look confident on this killer. I told you, let him warm up. Maybe, open the crosshair app. Anything works.
Guys, can we check his account? Make sure he is opening up Crosshair because that
Oh,
was absolutely insane. Again, Apoptosis serves here really holding up together, keeping spread out as much as possible. Holding decent enough chases, but I don't know if their gem pressure's behind it right now.
definitely. We did see a lot of gen pressure on 4, so I'm wondering if that gen has regressed in the time that Dub was absolutely slaughtering them with the hatchet throws. I'm still kind of in awe of that. Did they hop block? Hello?
Uh,
I had absolutely no clue that had happened, so Dub is obviously very aware, and I need to get my ears checked.
yeah, I think both of us do because I did not even know either. I would have been walking around that tile forever. But again, we are checking over here by 4 and 5. Do see scratch marks coming in. We see Sonic back on the chase. We did see Sonic coming in earlier for a little bit of a pallet save, but unfortunately just not quite getting it. We're playing a Ring Around the Rosies here. Are we going for an orbital that almost hit?
Oh my god. Oh my, I'm in awe of this play, to be honest. This is very fast paced. I do like this. It's almost as fun as a blight set. I do love a good old blight set, but this is definitely a close second in terms of fast pace. And this is going to be a hit because of Foxy's. Oh my god, this add-on is absolutely bizarre. If I'm not mistaken, it does give haste to the survivors as well, but
Yes,
Dub
yeah, it
obviously
does.
very well utilizing it and just catching the survivor off guard with a knife to the back. And we were talking about gem pressure feels. Well, there it is.
Yeah, at least that they are in the backline, just absolutely crank it out while Sonic is having the chase of his life right now. Doing an absolute great job holding up, but I think we just can't hatch it to our back for the drop. Really, really nice chase coming in from Sonic there.
Definitely, I think that might be the chase that the survivors here at Apoptosis needed to get them back on the front foot. I do believe this is the last pain rest coming out, so maybe that's gonna, yep, indeed it is. I think that is gonna be I don't even know where they've got pressure here. It could be 4, and if it is, yeah, 4's regressing unless that's still from the regression event earlier. I am not altogether too sure. However, we do not know where any more of the survivors are, which is probably a bit of a pickle here for Dub, as Dub is very much going to want to be starting chases and applying more pressure by getting more survivors to second hook stage.
Is it really bad that I want him to go for the door and catch someone off guard? I really, really want it. Like, I want to see the animation. I want to have a bit of fun with it. But unfortunately, Apoptosis is just a little too smart for my brain.
Well, if I ever play Springtrap against you, Phils, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm camping every door, I'm making sure that I grab you from it, and you are getting tunneled out. That's very unlucky, Dub, but this is just genuinely very well played from either side. Dub is now playing a bit more towards the leniency of hook stages and not really minding the gen pressure too much, which I think is going to be very good for our survivors from Apoptosis here. Just very eager to crank the gens in safety, and with not much Dub can do without the fear of having Sonic pulled off hook. I think we're going to see him leaving and pushing the Hattie off this gen, which was being doubled, by the way. The Claudette and the Hattie were both on the gen, and I believe that we're going to be seeing the chase taken to 4 or no? Yeah, back towards 4, and I think he's going to be trying to look for any rotations from the left side of the map towards the unhook. I'm lying. I'm
Ooh.
lying. I can't
Ooh.
keep up, Dub.
Yeah,
I
there's
can't keep
so
up.
much happening. No, there's so much happening. And I completely understand we do have Sonic going into second stage here as well. This 4 is looking quite progress. I'm excited to see Apoptosis really holding on. I think Dub needs to full send it and get those hook stages as best he can because he can't keep defending this 4.
Definitely. I feel as if he's going to be playing for the Claudette here and hoping for that Noed, maybe, if the chase goes on a little bit too long. However, if he does get this down beforehand, we do have the eruption on the gen, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh. Oh, we're
I
gonna get
am
the
not...
grab. Oh.
Oh, give us the jump scare, man. You're no fun.
we need the viewership. Come on, come on. Again, that'll be Nick going on to second stage there, which is not looking too bad for Dove Trouble here. He's really holding it. But this gen on 4 is so close. It is chugging away and you can hear it. Is I'd be worried. And we do find Ada. I don't think Dub realized the Ada was there.
Neither did I until I saw that scratch mark, and I was wondering, is that from someone fleeing from 4 towards 6? And I do believe I saw the Hattie there for a split second getting on the gen, if I'm not mistaken. No, I am absolutely mistaken, and we're going back to chasing the Ada. I think Dub was also a bit paranoid about the gen being progress as well. That is a very nice
Oh.
hatcher here, almost zoning the Ada, forcing her to drop that pallet, and no one is going to be working for as long as the chase is here, unless it's that close to popping. No, so we are seeing the Ada being forced into a 50, which she
Oh.
actually makes. I didn't realize she makes this, and I believe this is the balanced landing play as well. So she's obviously wasting time. Dub is so aware of that gen on 4, really not wanting it to be popping, and I think we're just going to let it pop as we take chase towards 12 to get that another stage, another survivor onto stage 2.
Yeah, can we also talk about the fact that we're gonna have Noed speed and Foxy Hook speed, which is
Oh,
gonna push us up to 11% haste. I'm
this is
into.
nasty.
Yeah, this is where this add-on's really gonna come in clutch, because we have got 11% speed, and that is gonna be fast. And the survive. Oh, oh, oh
This is not what you
no!
want to see as well. Does everything fall apart? The
Oh
no
no!
crunch! Oh my goodness, feels. Oh, and the
Oh,
Mori as well. They've got to be so quick on that pickup on the Ada. I do believe I saw Scratch's top mid, so maybe by under someone's lucky stars, that Ada gets picked up before the Mori is over. But even so, what do they make, feels? I think that absolute fumble by the survivor side there has just given Dub an extra stage for completely free, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, indeed it has.
yeah.
No one's around unless there's a sneaky flashlight. But
Oh no, that body block just absolutely crushed it, and it's in sense of we went from maybe having a 1k to like 2k now.
definitely.
That changed the game for everything. But no, what a fantastic game coming in from both sides. Really nice gem pressure coming in from the pops this year, and Dove Trouble coming in with these hatches. Having a great time. But again, we are going to see Apoptosis Killer up next with Springtrap, and we'll see you then.
Yo, what is up, viewers, friends, and people alike? We have the second match in the Springtrap set between Sirenia and Apoptosis. We have Apoptosis, sorry, it's a bit of a tongue twister. It's like Dr. Zeus. Apoptosis on the killer here with Sanguine Sadako and Sirenia on the survivor. We saw a 9-stage 4 fresh result from Sirenia last game, and I'm not alone. As per usual, here with a good buddy Feels. Feels,
Yeah,
take it away.
yeah. Like I said, it's gonna be a hard win to get here, but if anyone's gonna do it, from what I've heard of the team, it is going to be Sadako here. So we are going with different add-on choices. I don't know if you noticed that well, but we do have different add-on choices for this game. So it might be someone who knows a little bit about their gameplay and how they should be playing this. We do decommit from first chase here, but we do have a little bit of
Oh,
a little
that's what that add-on does. I was
ah
so confused as to what that does, but I think it's the add-on where you get quicker gen kick and pallet kick speed if you're in the radius for a bit, and if you leave it, you also catch the lingering. So that is definitely going to be seeing some use here, especially on such a tile-heavy map like Wrecker's Yard. Feels, is that like an add-on you would run personally, or would you be a Foxy's Hook fanatic?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I've not played enough of this killer to kind of understand what I would be doing. I feel like I can really see the benefit of this, though. What Sadako's running, I can really see the benefit because it is helping apply that eruption like none other. But we do have Zayt in chase here, and we are going for a little bit of an orbital, but unfortunately not getting it. It does seem like we are doing our best to spread that eruption to get that pressure to what's the word I'm looking for? Diminished as fast as possible. But again, we do see a chase coming in on our Lara here, who does take a hatchet to the back. Oh, I think we
Oh,
might have just got caught out.
I was just about to comment on the survivors doing an exceptional job of denying the first down. However, that 2-tap is going to sway the game. Definitely in towards the favor of the killer, especially as that is a much earlier down than Sirenia, if I do believe so. As Sirenia's first down was at 2 gens, if I'm not mistaken.
I think
No,
maybe
two gens
one.
popping. Sorry.
Yeah, nearly popping. I think it was just one gen that was popped at the time, but they were both nearly done. And we do get a blast mine coming straight into the eyes. That's gonna wake you up for today, is. But again,
Def
we are going to see a bit gen pressure spread around. I do hear a lot of gens kind of going in and out, and we do catch our ace on rotation here.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the. Oh, I thought he could maybe just clip the back of his neck, but instead gave him a haircut. That is a fresh fade for free as well. You know, the price of haircuts going up nowadays. That guy should be very grateful that didn't hit him. That's a very nice hatchet and a bit of distance minimizing from the Sirenia there, as the wobbling of the camera means that they don't quite. Oh, I thought they went round the back there. I will not lie to you. That is
I was
exceptionally
a bit
well played
scared.
and makes distance to the mid pallet and three. However, I think with the add-on, a little bit of zoning can be done here if played correctly by our spring trap here. But that is another gen popping, and this is something we've noticed about the matches with Sirenia. They really do not slack on the gens, do they, Feels?
Yeah, to be fair, if I had Dub Trouble on the team, I think I'd be scared to not do the gens either. But that is a down coming onto Moon here, who's going to get pallet saved and flashbang. Oh my god. Did not see that coming.
Oh my. That is exceptionally well spread pressure as well. Just completely eliminating the mid-map gen, which is Shaq. Always a hard gen to get done, but always such a good gen to get done as well in this same stead. You know, getting that mid-map spread. But however, we are seeing a bit of a 3 gen towards the right side of the map with 3, 4, and I believe either 5 or 6 from the angle of the killer. I am honestly not quite sure. I believe that is 6. Yep, the 6 hill we saw it earlier. I am completely yapping. However, they're just so quick. And
And
they're
head
head on.
on.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
goodness. The coordination coming from the team is absolutely insane. Salico's
Yeah,
got a
they're
hard
not
game
quick.
cut out with him. I'm really surprised. And we do see Noah as well in the back pocket, so anything could change. We did see how it affected Dub Trouble, so we'll see if it helps out Salico here.
Listen, we're not at endgame yet, Feels. Listen, we've got a long way to go. We don't know about the gem progress here. But however, knowing that it's Sirenia, a very unfortunate miss there, actually. That is unfortunate for our killer. However, knowing that it is Sirenia, we cannot discount the fact that there might be gens ready to pop now. So I think our killer here, very aware of that, and is just going to teleport to 5 and make sure that they're not as high progress as Sirenia hopes they are.
Like I said, we are going right back onto the gem pressure. We have got the in-city status here, so we might be able to catch someone slightly off guard, but it seems like they're not working on free here. We do see some birds kind of fly up on 12, so I would not be surprised we have a little bit of progress here, as we do. And we do see someone sneaking away into truck here.
Yeah, just playing distance very well, this Nancy is. I cannot blame her at all. Of course, maximizing distance between you and this killer is a must, although we saw in the previous game that did not matter to Dub, as that, I can't remember the survivor, but that other survivor from the last game caught a nasty hatchet to the back of the head. So you obviously want to be maximizing your distance and praying under your lucky stars that you don't catch that awful fade.
And we are kind of zoning background, but it seems like they are taking their distance absolutely perfectly here. It does get caught a little bit in the midsection here, but I think we're using the best, and we are going to jiggy off to 7 here, but unfortunately does not get the hatchet, and there is no I was going to say no pallet, but I wasn't sure if we had balanced landing or not here. But we don't. We are going to take a tag.
I'm worried about the progress on that gen feels. I feel like it's going to pop anytime. We have not seen one in far too long, especially with the the efficiency. Oh,
As you say
oh, I just
that.
had to say it. I just had to say it. The 4% haste, however, should make for a quicker down if they do choose to stay. And I believe that we're just going to be patrolling the gate and hoping to catch another survivor off guard, hoping to get that elusive fresh hook, which has so eluded the spring
Oh.
trap. And is this Moon off guard or
Oh, it is.
Oh, that's such a nasty hit, Feels. I was not expecting that to hit, to be honest with you, especially versus a French player very well known for their low ping. So that is unfortunate. However, that only guarantees another fresh hook, and there's quite a few more stages to go before the win con is met. Do you think it's possible, Feels?
I think we're going to be praying on a lucky star today because we need to be catching people off guard. If they leave, it's going to be a problem. But they do know where the Noed is. We need to be getting all these survivors hooked, and we need to keep them off the Noed and deny gate. And we know that gate the Moon's hooked on is quite high progressed.
Oh,
Oh.
the ping hit of Oblivion. I was just commending DBD servers earlier, but I should definitely revoke that behavior. Sort your stuff out. That was absolutely horrendous to witness. That was a horrible ping hit. And I think we are just going to be seeing survivors leaving from the gate. But that was exceptionally well played by the survivor side. Feels, do you have anything to add on overall performance?
No, both teams played to the best of their capacity, especially with what they were given. But Sirenia is going to take this 2-0. We gotta remember, this is a league, so there is plenty of other opportunities to come out on top. But again, Sirenia, I'd be scared to come up against this team in the bracket. I'm not gonna lie, a bit of a underdog situation.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would not want to be going on the receiving end of that French efficiency on the generators. That is the last thing I would ever want, Feels. Do you want to introduce the next matches we've got after this 2-0?
Yeah, I'm very, very excited. We have got another match coming up, which I'm really, really excited for. It is going to be Sovereign versus Astrea. So that's going to be a fun match. And the sets are going to be Rafe, Doctor, and Freddy. So I'm very excited to see, and I hope to see you all there. But we're sending out for now, and I'd like to thank Will for being a fantastic caster with me today.
Hey man, what can I say? I enjoy what I do. I enjoy watching Springtrap apparently now, so you're going to see me casting a lot more of these kinds of sets. Thank you for having me, Phils, and I hope you all enjoyed watching, as we did enjoy casting as well.
Okay, we'll head out later on, but we'll see you in about 30 minutes for the next match. Make sure to stay tuned.